Um, my first question here is, how do I determine the right price for my product or service?
Okay.
Ideas, yeah, determine the right price for a product or for a service.
Well, in trying to determine the appropriate price for your products and your services, depending on the market as it were. Nigeria is a price-sensitive country. Africa also does not have as much purchasing power as well-developed markets. So I always tell entrepreneurs, depending on what they are building to. Some persons are building venture scale products. Some persons are just building, a business, a regular business. But this is Nigeria. You must make money somehow. You must be able to cover for your expenses, be it immediately or in the long run. So in trying to determine the right price for your products, I would always say do it the basic way. The basic way, which is the price that covers the cost of production or the cost of the service, and also gives you a profit margin that is healthy enough to continue the business, and also low enough so as not to push your would-be customers away from you.
Yeah.
Because this is also assuming that the venture is an early thing to consider. If you are playing in a market that is, that the purchasing power is way higher, who have much more disposable income, of course, your pricing will be different. It will reflect the purchasing power of your customers and what the competition is charging for such a service or such a product. So you would only bother about keeping your costs pretty low so that you can rake in some profits for the business.
Okay, is there any profit margin that you actually think is recommended for people that are looking to put up the price, like a profit margin, so you're sure that you're not trying to be operating too much, or you're below, or just depends on
set profit margin differs by industry. Okay, the real estate profit margin is different from that of the wholesale goods. So determining your P margin, you must have knowledge of the sector you are working in. Because if you don't have knowledge of that sector, customers will rip you off, or you would end up charging so high. But when you know that your competitors, they usually have 30%, 40% profit margin on the product, it helps you a lot in saying, okay, for my product, since we are new in the market, we could do 15, we could do 10 for say 6 months or 1 year, so that we can capture a large portion of the market. So everything boils down to knowledge of the field you are playing in, because it is crucial that you know what is obtainable. It is crucial, it is very crucial that you know, else you are doing things blind, and when you are doing things blind, you would burn your fingers a lot before you learn. So as much as possible, gain knowledge of what the margins look like.
the industry.
In the industry, before you decide on how you capture value via your own profit margin.